Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to B-Block News. My name's Alyssa.
And my name is Emma. Tonight on the agenda, we are going to discuss the education system and the impact on the people.
I think we all have a few things to say about the education system.
We're going to jump ahead in time and skip the early history of the education system. We will begin in the year 1852. That year, Massachusetts passed the first compulsory education law. Is anyone surprised Massachusetts took the first step towards a brighter future? No? Me either. Anyway, all the states had similar laws by 1918.
In the beginning, education was a tool for assimilation and a way of establishing social and political order.
The education system has gone through a plethora of changes over time. During the Cold War, American schools focused on math and sciences in an attempt to send knowledgeable additions into the workplace.
The transition from focusing on math and sciences to the Common Core program exemplifies how the system evolves with what we think the most efficient and effective method of education is as the years progress.
Many policies have been implemented in an attempt to continue to improve the education system. We're going to list them unnecessarily fast for you.
The Head Start program provides preschool for low-income families.
The Elementary and Secondary Education Act emphasized equal access to education and establishes high standards and accountability.
Title I programs improve opportunities for low-income children, grades K through 12.
Title IX of the Education Amendments of 1972 required government to be more active in education and ensured equal opportunities to all students.
The No Child Left Behind Act monitors academic achievement and sets high standards and establishes goals in order to improve national education.
And the fan favorite,
standardized testing.
This policy also hurts
Low-income families,
students with disabilities,
English learners,
the homeless youth,
and migrant or seasonal farm worker children.
Not to mention, teachers teach the test and discredit subject matter not on the test.
This fun system was replaced with the Every Student Succeeds Act, which restores control of states' issues of accountability but has its own problems.
The ESSA reverses the one-size-fits-all approach to education. All of the change goes right through the American government. Education has been avidly discussed for years. At times, religion has been discussed, such as in the Scopes trial, which questioned whether or not evolution should be taught in schools.
Or if prayer was allowed. The court ruled that it wasn't an Anglo v. Vitale.
Or the mentality of segregation in Brown v. Board of Education. All of these changes in the education system have come through the implementation of policies.
Policymaking represents an important part of American feudalism.
In order to make the best, well-informed, and most widely accepted changes, active participation is needed from all levels of the government. Not only do these key players help with policy regarding the actual education plans, they also ensure a proper allocation of government funding across the different classes, races, and sexes.
Though public education has set criteria to be met, some schools are better than others.
School choice allows parents to choose a new institution if the current institution is failing.
Failing schools are required to improve or close down.
However, some argue that it's difficult to improve if students are able to leave.
In addition to public schools, there are also charter schools. These institutions are often created by concerned parents, universities, or corporations. These schools have limited slots but open admission. They're funded with some government support and private donations. Charter schools don't have the same control on the curriculum and create inequality for good education.
After high school, many students, as you all probably know, seek out a higher education.
The support of the federal government is far more indirect when it comes to higher education.
The government supports education through research grants or financial aid. For those of us who don't know what grants are, this is essentially free money. That does not have to be paid back.
But they do fund education for those in the military.
Which they should. However, for colleges to receive funding, they need to follow Title IX.
The government also provides student financial assistance through the Federal Direct Student Loans Program. This program allows students and families to borrow money with interest until the student leaves or graduates.
There are also college work studies which give students a part-time job while in school.
Private loans are also an option.
Now thank God for some assistance, because the cost of college has more than doubled for four-year public institutions since 1989.
The average amount of debt for a graduate degree is $10,000 to $40,000. Some good comes out of this, such as an increase in average lifetime incomes and contributions to the economy.
However, this causes more problems down the road.
High unemployment and more of a need for taxpayer bailout. To fix this, we need more education grants and the cutting of interest rates. So, as you can probably deduce, the education system isn't perfect.
But it's something we all think is important and strive to make the best it can be for everyone.
Well, that's all the time we have for tonight. Good night and save up.